Hello, my friends. Today is March the 3rd, and this is the reading for you if this is your birth date. This is a four-card pull for the year to follow, a general energy card you might face this year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay balanced this year, and an outcome or synopsis card. So the general energy card of the year is the thread. What does the thread reflect upon us? Well, this is the belief that there is a thread that holds us in our life, that is our path, that is our calling, that is our route uh, to our understanding, to our enlightenment, to our growth, and that this thread is always connected to us. It's not something that we fall away from. We just have to remember it, and we just have to uh, feel into it, and we just have to allow it in the times of confusion and the times of worry and the times of stress and the times of overwhelm. We have to do the practices and find the tools and remember to sit quiet and to remember to shut off our heads and our busyness and be with ourselves long enough to connect back into the thread. And maybe it's something very simple like a child's voice or a song or a memory or a place that connects us back into the thread of who we are and what's important to us and what our goal is and what our mission is, or how to even just to find the peace and the silence in being, and maybe that's our thread. But somewhere in that peace and silence, we will find a direction to take. We will remember a route that feels right to us. We will feel it in our hearts. We will feel it in our souls. We will feel it in our connection to ourselves, and it can always lead us back to ourselves if we allow it, if we remember it, if we sit quietly enough and look for it, if we're open enough in all of our senses, our sight, our hearing, our taking in of creative energy, in our hearts, in our bodies, in our feelings, in our emotional feelings, if we're open in all of those places, do we really get all the input that reconnects us into the thread? Because it's not just about our thinking, it's about our intuition, it's about our inner knowing, it's about our body knowing, it's about our emotional knowing, it's about our heart knowing, it's about our conscious knowing, and in our expansion in all of in our realms. But that takes being quiet and listening and remembering the thread. So, what is your particular challenge? March the 3rd, people. King of Cups. King of Cups, it's usually a time of great celebration. Something you've created some kind of realm of pleasure, of connection, of joy, of love, of healing cups. It's all about, all of those things. It's about the watery influences of our life, our attractions and our repulsions, our pleasures, our joys, our loves, our lusts, our relationships to ourselves and our relationships to others primarily. The king has already gone through all of this. The king has, you as a king have gone through many different understandings of relationships and looking for love and looking for honesty and looking for compassion and looking for connection to the sacred in that is between everything and every one of us. And the king essence normally says, well, I have completed something and I can be joyful and I don't have to uh, push myself right now. I have a great deal of beautiful things around me and beautiful people around me and beautiful connections around me. But there's something that is not here. There's something that's not connecting. There's something that's missing. And the king often also says, well, it's time to start something new. A king is a finishing point in a lot of ways. It says, yes, look back with gratitude, look back with honor, and look back with joy at what you created. But now you don't feel connected to that. Now you feel like there's something else that needs to take you in a new direction, but you don't know what it is. So where's the thread? Where's the thread that connects you to your new sense of self? Where is the thread that really says, well, what am I called to do now? What am I called to do now? I'm not done yet. What am I called to do now? what would really feed my heart and my soul and my emotional wants? What would teach me and take me out to teach more about love and compassion and joy and laughter and sharing, giving and receiving, and trusting intuition and trusting water elements and cleansing things that don't need to be in my or other people's bodies? Am I supposed to go out and be a teacher now, a healer now? Am I just supposed to start some kind of institution? Am I just supposed to start a new kind of job and a new kind of work and a new kind of focus, one that feels directly now in line? But what is that? What is that? What is this? Well, what is it? This is the action to take mouse, scrutiny, mouse, big eyes looking up at a big project and going, oh my God, this is overwhelming. I have to start small. So start small. Start small. Look at the small things. Remember the small things that have meaning for you. Again, I talked to you about the voice, a song, the child's influence, maybe the helping to someone to pass over, maybe helping someone to go through pain, maybe helping yourself to go through pain, and you remember those kind of things, and that pulls up some thread of what's important to you now, what can really serve you now, what are you called to do now. And the mouse, if you look in all the small places that maybe you've forgotten about, or maybe that have been hidden because you've been in such a big picture. The king has had to deal with a big picture of stuff for a very long time. So now maybe the king is saying, I need to be a fool, and I need to be small, and I need to let those things that are important to me now pop up in front of me, and I need to look at the smaller things, and I don't need to look at the bigger picture yet. I'll understand the bigger picture because I've created the bigger picture before. I've worked with the bigger picture before. But if I don't know what is the thread that takes me through to the next biggest picture, how do I know what's really calling me to do? So this is really a time of being small, listening, opening up with all of your senses, opening up with all your senses, being small, being able to look at the smaller things and sense the smaller things, because they're going to take you back to your memory. Maybe it's a childhood memory of what was important to you. Maybe it's just a newfound memory that keeps coming over and over again to you. Maybe it's a synchronicity that keeps sparking you and bringing something to you, but that you've just missed before, that says, oh, but this is my path now. Oh, but this is my connection now. It's to unite your different heads, your head of intuition and your head of analysis. It's to look from both of all four of your sets of eyes and joining it into the one, central third eye kind of understanding of what now, what's important, what really speaks to you. And there's a mission still ahead of you. There's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of life to give. There's still a lot to teach. And there always will be a thread that will connect you into yourself to say what is important and what is the next thing, and how can I more truly live through my authenticity and my call for meaning and my call for sacred connection to myself and to others. Ahom Ataquias, and blessed be.